Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to make a protein packed hair growth butter. Now, let's watch. Firstly, I have my shea butter. Into the shea butter, I'm throwing in my rosemary. We all know that the use of rosemary for hair growth cannot be overemphasized. This is a must have ingredients if you're starting your hair growth journey. It is packed with antioxidant that help to rejuvenate your scalp, hair follicles, strengthen your hair follicles, and all that. Yeah, so I have my rosemary. Secondly, I'm going to be adding this flaxseed. Please, if you don't know the goodness of this seed I'm holding in my hands called flaxseed, use your Google. Flaxseed is very essential for hair moisturizing, scalp rejuvenation. It will help strengthen the hair follicles in a very short while. If you're using flaxseed gel, for those who are conversant to the use of flaxseed gel, it will give you massive hair growth. So the third herb I'm going to be adding is what we all know, clove. Clove contains clove contains eugenol, a chemical known as eugenol, which helps to fight antibodies like dandruff, scalp infection, and all that. So for the oil, I'm using this Goya olive oil, Goya extra virgin olive oil. So it is important to make sure that your oil is not more than your butter. Make sure that the oil you're using does not exceed your butter. So the second oil I'm using is this virgin coconut oil, which I got from an organic market. That's why it does not have a name on it. So yeah, I add my coconut oil, and that's it. So when preparing this hair growth butter, it's important that you double boil. By double boil, it means that you don't put the mixture directly on fire. You add it into a pan or a pot, add water, then add your mixture. This could prevent, the ingredients. If you put it directly on fire, the ingredients may lose its effect. So for us to contain all the nutrients and all the chemicals packed into these herbs, for us not to lose it during the process of preparing this butter, it is important that we double boil. So here I'm double boiling. So I'm going to keep turning to make sure my butter melts completely and the ingredients is completely infused into this mixture. When this thing is completely dissolved and cooked, you leave it to cool for a while before you sieve. Or if you are not going to be using your hand, for example, you're not using this kind of sieve I'm using, you're using like a cheesecloth to squeeze out the oil. It is important for you to let it cool for a while before you sieve. But then, after cooking, you sieve completely. And here I'm making sure that every drop of oil is removed from the mixture. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, when I'm done squeezing. As you can see, this is what I got. I'm going to throw it into the refrigerator for an hour. Okay, it is completely solid. This is after 1 hour. I got it out from the refrigerator, and then I will start. I will start whisking. Normally, this is what you use your hand mixer to whisk. If you have a hand mixer, it goes very easy. But I don't have a hand mixer, and I'm grateful to God that this is just a very small quantity of butter because it would have been very very difficult trying to whisk this with a spoon. I thought of using a blender, but then it's just a little quantity of butter, so I decided to use a spoon to whisk. So I'll go ahead to whisk. I'll whisk it until it is very very buttery and soft. We all know the process we use in whisking our butter for making cake. It's exactly the same. So I'll keep whisking until I get a smooth, buttery, soft consistency. Yeah. going to whisk long till I do not have any lumps in it. So here I'm adding my tea tree oil, just few drops of this three sorry, few drops of this tea tree oil is going to help to fight against dandruff and scalp irritation. So here I'm adding my mint oil, and that's it for the essential oils. I'll keep whisking until I get a very smooth consistency. Normally, if I had a hand mixer, this is just like a very smooth and easy process, but it's okay. You know, it's in my to do it. It's in my list to get this hand mixer because I need this for almost my everyday, processes. So because I love to be extra, I added a little perfume scent. That's an oil perfume. Just added a little to give it a sweet smelling fragrance. So that's it. Yeah, my hair butter is ready, packed with proteins, antioxidants, for massive hair growth. Use this use this for your hair and thank me later. So my container is filled, and I didn't have another spare container, so I had to add it to this already. This shea butter I had already in the house, so I just added it to the top. I can mix it and continue using it for the hair. So thank you. I'm just going to show you how shiny on my palm. You can see that. So imagine what it does to your hair. How shiny